Welcome back to Dimol Consult Career Academy. Today, we're tackling one of the most challenging interview questions out there. What are your weaknesses? This question can be tricky because you want to be honest without jeopardizing your chances of getting the job. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll explore 10 effective ways to answer this question, tailored for different roles, from project managers to healthcare professionals. Let's dive in. Before we get into specific answers, let's talk about why employers ask this question. Interviewers want to gauge your self-awareness, honesty, and how you handle your shortcomings. They're not looking for perfection. They want to see how you manage and overcome your weaknesses. The key is to choose a weakness that doesn't directly impair your ability to perform the job you're applying for, and to demonstrate what steps you're taking to improve. 1. Project manager. One area I'm actively working on is delegation. I tend to take on too much responsibility myself because I want to ensure everything is done correctly. However, I've been focusing on building trust within my team and improving my delegation skills, which has led to more efficient project management. 2. Software developer. I sometimes struggle with time management when working on complex coding tasks because I get so absorbed in finding the perfect solution. To address this, I've started using time tracking tools and breaking down my tasks into smaller, manageable parts, which has improved my productivity. 3. Healthcare assistant. I've noticed that I can be overly critical of myself, especially when I feel like I could have done more for a patient. I've been working on this by reminding myself that I'm doing my best, and by seeking feedback from my colleagues to gain a more balanced perspective. 4. Sales representative. I'm not naturally outgoing, which can make networking challenging for me. However, I've been attending more industry events and practicing my communication skills to become more comfortable in social settings, and I've seen significant improvements. 5. Graphic designer. I sometimes struggle with taking constructive criticism because I'm very passionate about my work. However, I've learned to separate myself from my designs and view feedback as an opportunity to grow, which has made me a better designer. 6. Marketing manager. I have a tendency to get lost in the details, especially when crafting marketing strategies. While this ensures thoroughness, it can slow down the process. To counter this, I've started setting clear deadlines for each phase of a project to maintain a balance between detail and efficiency. 7. Customer service representative. Used to have difficulty handling angry customers because I took their frustrations personally. I've since taken courses on emotional intelligence and conflict resolution, and now I'm much better at remaining calm and empathetic in these situations. 8. Data analyst. My weakness is that I sometimes overanalyze data, which can delay decision-making. I've been working on this by setting strict deadlines for myself and focusing on key metrics to ensure timely and effective analysis. 9. Teacher. I can be overly focused on my students' academic performance and sometimes overlook their emotional needs. I've been attending workshops on social-emotional learning to better support my students' overall well-being. 10. Administrativists. I tend to be too much of a perfectionist, which can slow down my work. I've been working on recognizing when a task is good enough and moving on to the next one, which has improved my efficiency without compromising quality. Here are some general tips to keep in mind when answering the "What are your weaknesses?" question. 1. Be honest but strategic. Choose a weakness that is genuine, but not a deal breaker for the role. 2. Show growth. Emphasize how you're working on overcoming your weakness. This shows your commitment to self-improvement. 3. Avoid clicks. Stay away from overused answers like "I'm a perfectionist," unless you can frame it in a way that's unique to your experience. 4. Keep it relevant. Make sure your weakness is something that won't hinder your ability to perform the core duties of the job. These strategies will help you craft a response that is both authentic and impressive. That wraps up our guide on how to answer the "What are your weaknesses?" interview question. Remember, the goal is to be honest, show self-awareness, and highlight your commitment to improvement. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others preparing for interviews, and don't forget to subscribe to DIMOL Consult Career Academy for more career advice and interview tips. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your interview.